Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Bay City Network. And I am wore out. Like, really wore out. That still annoys me, how I can't see my face when I zoom in like this. But anyway, I'm worn out from finishing the castle last episode. We finished the castle well enough where a game can be played of hide and seek. Woo! And I'm enduring the pain for the celebration. Oh, there was a star. Cool. Though sadly, we probably won't be playing the game today, with everyone being in different time zones and everyone essentially having day jobs. We probably won't be able to get a decent crowd for some time. It's going to be difficult to get people on. But it's not like any of that work went to waste. It still filled out the castle, and the only thing that's still lacking is the upper level of this wing. So it's still good. I'm happy with what I did, and I do still need to be good with myself and finish projects before I start other ones, and it's just me being responsible at this point. So now we're caught up to today, and like I said, I did a lot of building in my last episode, and I want to take a little break from that. Better said than done, though. But what I want to focus on is the logistics of my base. So starting out with my portal up here, I've long had felt that there was an issue with me putting a portal here. Because at the moment, when you come to my base from the nether, you come out here at the topmost floor of my castle, minus the that area with the trebuchet and the tower. And as cool as all of this looks, there is absolutely no logic behind this. Why would you build a castle or even a fortress with such a liability right there? Anyone in the real world, I mean, if look at me, the portals are not real, but anyway, in the real world, you wouldn't be putting a portal right here where enemies could walk in and be right on your doorstep and even potentially jump down right here and go right into your castle right here because there's a door right there. None of it makes sense. Nothing at all. So that's one thing that I want to fix. But one thing is, I I'm not going to be tearing out the portal. There's just no point to it. If I tear out the portal, I would have to tear out the door, and I'm not tearing out this redstone door. I spent too much time working on it. No, I'm not doing that. But a fix that I was thinking about, I've been thinking about this for a long time, but I've been busy with other projects. I can put a portal down in here somewhere, I think. The treasury. Now, was I thinking about putting it in the treasury, or you know what? I think I'll put it here. And I can. I'll go ahead and tear out that post and obsidian there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then light it. Now I'm not going to go through it just yet, but I'm going to make note of these coordinates. Screenshot, quickly back out. And now on the roof, 150 by 339. 150 along this axis. No, this right here. And 339 back here. Now the problem is, I don't know if this was too close to there. This right here is the target. Hopefully, hopefully I can actually get the portal to light, portal to connect properly without any problems. So obsidian there. There. Let's go to the left. 1, 2, 3. There. Obsidian, obsidian. 1, 2, 3, and light. And right, this is expected. Now going back in. Okay. So far, so good. Now let me go back in. Let me get as close to that portal as possible, just to see what happens. Yep. No problem so far. Where's the stairs? This is the wrong stairwell. Yeah. Right there. And I'm in the correct portal. So now when you come out the portal, you go up the stairs, you're getting a little bit of a feel of you're just arriving into the city, and there you see it. Watch your step. Come in here and, oh, I forgot to write the sign. There we go. Customs. And then passengers terminal. Passengers are not allowed to cross into this area because that's all baggage and cargo. You'll come in here. Oh, no, wait. I moved customs in here. Never mind. I'll fix that later. So this right here is tickets counter. Do I have anything in these chests? No, I don't. But yeah, tickets counter here. You walk into the city, travel, tickets, and this right here is cargo office. Come through, and then you're seeing more of the castle on your approach. So that right there is my intention with that simple fix. And there. One problem solved. Barrel, 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 barrel. Yeah. No one would even know. Pretend that's something useful on a ship. And then from the bottom, down in here, the only thing I can do really is just put, just do a little more disguise work by putting in the solid blocks. No, okay, I need to do double up on slabs then. There we go, and then that's as janky as it is, that's the only thing I can do. So another thing I could do, that kind of works. And then there we go. That works. That's actually a pretty decent fix. Now we have a problem with getting to this other portal. This is down here, which needs to be decorated and protected. I'm planning to, let's just start tearing stuff apart and see where we are with things. So it's right there. It's not very far, but I need to put some kind of stairwell. Let's put this back down. Bring out my tool chest. That might come in handy. And the crafting table, of course. Now, what I need... Okay, I'm gonna have to get some... Let's borrow this. Just so that I have a little bit of stuff. That's fine. So, I don't have any stairs. No. Stairs there. There. And what needs to happen is flooring. Whatever is exposed needs to be, or not exposed. Whatever needs, whatever is flat. The uh, the top surface of a block like that needs to be covered with a pressure plate or a button. So I need to make a little ramp. Basically, I could have just moved this higher, but if I move it up any higher, it might cause some connection issues, so I may as well just leave it like that. And I think I can make it look nice doing it this way, so let's get going. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's do a little bit more work on making it look like there are holes all throughout. Put that there. That's good. I need some pressure plates now to spawn-proof these areas. I need a few more. I need a few more still. There, I think that looks... I like that look. Now, make a post. Do I want to do it with that? Or do I want to put another post or something on top? Now, do I want to put lantern on here? Well, you're getting way in the way right now. I don't think the lantern works there. I think it was going to work best if I hang it. Oh, I think that works. Dark oak pressure plate on top of the spruce log. So let's do that. Yeah, let's do that right here. There. No, let's make it go on higher. There, like that. And I don't have any more dark oak. I didn't bring any more dark oak, so no. I'll get it. I'll get one later. Let's put the button there just for the time being. Okay. All the way out to there. Post all the way down. I can repair that. I brought some more, and then yeah, this is just going to go the whole way around. Since that block is not going to be seen, I can just take it up, no problem. No big deal. And do I want to... You know what? I will. And so now I'm including this into it, kind of. I probably need a bunch more than that. But let's see. Some more. So I'm just going to cover the whole thing, and I'll reduce that a little bit. Now, I want it to look like shipping in here, so let's put a few, not there. Let's put a few barrels in the corner. Let's see. Will spruce look good on top of these? Kind of. Where's the button? Do I not have a button? Okay. Not spruce pressure plates, buttons. That's gonna be the option. The the solution. So actually I don't know. If it's gonna be a sideways barrel, that will work. It's better. But not quite when it's on the top, actually. Let's change that. What if it looks like this? I can still see the button in any case, but I think it will look better if the button is like that. Let's go back to the pressure plates when it's on the top of the barrel. That's gonna have to be be it here. Oh, that's a problem. Let's put buttons instead. Well, that button went to the overworld. Or pressure plate. And an oak button. Now that's better. It won't be flipped down unless someone presses a button. So that will fix that issue. That it kind of looks like the side of a boat. Let's put a torch down just so we can see. Yeah, with light in it, it feels better. It feels warmer. So I think I will use that. And I will break it up a little bit by using oak planks. Yeah, I think that's my method. So I'll do this around and I'll come back in a little bit. And here I have the finished product, and I think I like it. I might need to put some more of these in here, like maybe there, random spots. Right there. Yeah, I think that looks good. Maybe a little more over here. And I think I'm happy with that. I used different woods back here for fences and windows. Like, oh, I can't even open windows because of the way the fences work. But anyway, I didn't want anyone to see outside anyway, but I wanted to have the illusion of there being windows, because if you go outside, there's nothing there. But I wanted to make that illusion anyway. Um, and then I used the stripped spruce. I just went random up here with the placement, and that's what I ended up with. It looks like it's supposed to be a pattern, but it wasn't supposed to be a pattern. So that I just went really wild with it, and that's what I ended up with. And then lanterns hanging from the ceiling, and I think that's enough. And then out here, out to the roof, and I'm happy with this. I think more finished. Good. And boom and boom. Welcome to Rotbuchtenstadt. I finally have a name for my city. I've had it for a little bit, but I've only finally made it official. So here it is. Rotbuchtenstadt roughly translates to Red Bay City. The castle has long been named Red Bay Castle, but I finally put a name to the city here. Let's do a little show and tell. So, so there are a couple things first is this whole change. Imagine, nice skin, by the way. What is the story with that?
Roman Centurion.
Okay, cool. I like
Futuristic
it.
one.
I like it. Okay, so imagine you're here for the first time. That's kind of what this change was for. So if you were coming in for the first time, you would see this sign
Mm-hmm.
and then you would enter in here. How do you like it, by the way?
I like it.
Cool. I made sure that it's all completely spawn proof.
Yeah.
Even if it sounds annoying, but I just didn't want any spawns. So
No, it works. It's creaky floorboards. Or
yeah,
creaky wood.
that's true. I didn't think about that. So anyway. So you come through, you're on the ship if you haven't figured it out. You should have figured it out.
Yeah, I gotta gather that.
And then the stairs even farther. Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
Then you come in through here. No, employees only, sorry. Alright. And what's your business here?
What, sorry?
What is your business here?
Grand Consul of the United Federation on a visit to your castle.
Okay. Du-du-du-du-du. You're welcome to enter. There we go.
Yay. Which
There you go. So, anyway. Oh, it's already open. Anyway, that's how you enter the city as guests. I have
mm-hmm.
long had an issue, and I've finally figured out a way to fix it. Of having if when you enter up at that portal, you're up at the top of, and you're not getting a decent grasp of the scope of the castle because you're just looking down on it. It's
Yeah, you
not.
need to walk up to the castle. It's no good coming out to the castle. You need to go to the area where you're coming through it.
Mhm.
All the outside area into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one reason why I had to, the primary reason why I had to
Yeah, you need to give people
do
a
that.
reason to go
So
through
yeah,
all the area.
I couldn't tear up that portal though because it's just too integrated and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need a bridge from these islands basically onto the mainland, and I can't figure out where I should do it. I can't get up there, get up there. Come on, there we go. Okay, so I was thinking I could put a bridge there and connect it up to the road, or I could put it at put the bridge over that way where that road goes up to the
It
water's
would be
edge.
better over here.
You- Okay.
Just because this is raised up, that you could go down a little bit and it's still raised, and then you could arch it out over to that landmass that's raised up a bit,
Okay.
rather than trying to go from the lowest point, and the shortest point, which is right there. Obviously, you could go at a straight right angle, 90-degree angle right across there, but to do it here, even if it was say from here, you've got little islands here, which traditionally, if you look at old bridges, they'll go
Yeah.
over small islands to reach on the
Mhm.
span. But I think it would be better. That's just in my opinion. It would be better an angled one from here to there,
Well,
if that's where you were wanting to take it to that section there.
yes. Yeah. Otherwise, there's no connection from the islands to the mainland. So yeah, that seems good. Oh. So Theo and I talked for quite a while, and we really took me back to his base, but I'm gonna put that into my next episode. It his base is very huge. It'll take forever to go through his entire base. Anyway, I agree with his assessment about putting a bridge here and utilizing this little landmass kind of um as an anchor point for the bridge, and it's gonna be a diagonal. And funny enough, this isn't gonna be the first diagonal bridge I've ever done. I'll figure it out as I go, and why don't I get started? See you in a bit. Ignore the fact that I lost most of my XP. I'll address that in a little bit. Here is the bridge. It is built. It took quite a bit of time to figure out what I wanted to do, and if by looking at that time lapse, you'll see that I made several mistakes. But that was, of course, had to do with just freehanding it. I had to uh, I had to make several alterations to the land. Adding a few islands to make it as realistic as possible to um, bring in what Fatal said about the islands, and the posts themselves, trying to get them properly mirrored across and correct, it was a pain because I had to tear down and reposition because I realized I measured wrong and everything. It was a big pain. This right here, I want to show off quickly what I did here. I've lately I've been trying to keep organized with my stuff. By like when I'm building, don't like getting a without getting a big shulker monster, chest monster. I've been doing this work by putting the items that are in here in the up behind and this is full of deep slate, that's full of the cobbled, this is full of the various other stuff products, and this right here I ended up not getting using any of the black glazed terracotta. I was intending to, but as I was building it, I realized I just, like, can't figure out how to do it. So I ended up skipping all of the black glazed terracotta. I don't have any lanterns placed. I have a bunch of torches. Let's see. Will it look good if I figure it out? Uh, I don't know. I think I like it better with the torches in this case. So torches go back. Lanterns did not work. Torches look good in this case. So we're done. Oh, I just realized that that's not even. Here, I'll just break that. That'll be fine. Now time to clean up all of this. Alright, things are all sorted. You can see behind me with the lights. Now to see about the story about my levels, why they're all gone. Actually, hang on. This way is faster. So Nephis has finished the lounge, and we have some staff in here. Nephis is the more or less the host of the lunch. I am sitting here getting drunk now. Joe has some wheat in his hand over there. The Zaxxus is is being the comedian. Otaby is I'm not sure what this area is. It's kind of like you put your cat hat and coat in there and get a receipt for the item, and then when you're about to leave, you come back and give them your number, and they will give your hat and coat back. That's how this kind of area works. I think that's what Nephis was trying to build there. Honeybee is a maid in here, sweeping up. So that's everyone. Yeah, that's all the people that Nephis decided to put in here. I helped a little bit with assigning roles, putting them in places, and I really like how it turned out. Nephis did a very good job. I only helped with a tiny bit. Oh, and there's one single fish. If there were any more fish, actually we started out with 3 fish, but they kept pushing each other out, so only one fish is allowed to be in here, and this one's named Vince Gill. There we go. Yep. Like, yeah, right there. I don't know if you can see that, but the fish was right outside of the water, but just barely inside the water that it saved itself, and that's so. Oh yeah, right there. What? What are you doing, dude? It's not suffocating. What are you doing, dude? Oh no, 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 no. No! No! you saw nothing. I'm running out of time here. In fact, I'm over time. The current rough cut for this episode is over 40 minutes. A bit more than my target average. I'll keep this short and sweet. Goodbye, everyone. Welcome, and I hope to see you in the next episode. I'll see ya.